What's going on, guys? Mona here, bringing you week 4 of the WSS, the World Showdown series. This time we're facing ItzPalpitoad and the Long Island Palpitoads, so I'll leave a link in the description for his channel. Be sure to check out his channel, sorry. And yeah, I mean, again, sorry if this is being a little bit late. It's been a crazy week again, like we are in the last weeks of finals. A lot of stuff to do for getting those good grades, so I think this week I'll also put both videos, the team builder and the match, in the same one. I'll leave also a note in the description for if you are just interested in seeing the match. And yeah, I mean, Poppy's team should be appearing on the screen right about now. He has a Mega Gyarados, Scizor, Chandelure, Current, Right Feeder, Slowking, Meowstic. He can have a female and male, Hariyama, Tangrowth, Babylon, Aerodactyl, and Raichu. So yeah, just a reminder, we, the Monterrey Gyarados, we are 2-1, and we're trying to get our 3-1 record. So yeah, our first mon we're bringing this week is Hydra, a Choice Specs Hydreigon, because as you can see, his only really resistance to Dark is that Mega Gyarados, and other than that, Hariyama maybe. I'm really expecting Hariyama because I think it can do some damage to my team. But other than that, I mean, I have Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Rayco Meteor, and U-Turn for momentum, max special attack, just enough speed, I think, to outspeed the Current, if I'm not mistaken, and the rest in HP. It's my main wall breaker. I think it can do a lot of work. And yeah, that's Hydreigon. Next, we have Bloody Lemonade, our defensive Azumarill, max HP, max defense with Play Rough, Aqua Jet, Waterfall, Resto Chesto Berry. This set is mainly for the Gyarados. The main way he can touch me is with Iron Head, and even with a Dragon Dance, I think it's not a 2-hit KO. With the rest in the Chesto, I thought about leftovers, but I think this could be clutch, the Chesto Berry with the rest. Play Rough for Current, for the Mega Gyarados, it can hit maybe Hariyama too. The Tangrowth maybe, though I think that thing walls me. And Aqua Jet and Waterfall for touching the Aerodactyl, the Raichu, the Babylon, the Chandelure, the Scizor. I'm walled mainly by the Slowking, but I think I can handle Slowking with my other mons. It's a little bit weird, I know, bringing a Azumarill as a defensive mon, but I think it was needed because Mega Gyarados is always a threat. I mean, I can also take hits from an offensive Right Feeder and Aerodactyl, which are also big threats. Current also with Ice Beam, I think it's not a 2-hit KO with the HP investment. So yeah, that's a Azumarill, and yeah, it will be nice to see him doing defensive work. Next, making his debut, Sherman, the Life Orb Shiftry with Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Leaf Storm, and Defog. Max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature. I don't need a hasty nature or a naive nature for doing damage with Leaf Storm. The damage I need, I'll do it with that set. Knockoff and Sucker Punch, again, his only resistance to Dark are Mega Gyarados and Hariyama, sorry. And if he decides not to bring Jolly Max Speed Gyarados, I can do a lot of damage with Leaf Storm. Defog is there because I didn't want to bring Rapid Spin this week because he has a Meowstic and he can set up screens on me, and Defog will be nice. Also, Shiftry wins a match of 1v1 versus Meowstic. So yeah, that's why I'm bringing Shiftry. Sorry if you hear the sirens. You know, police in Mexico is kind of annoying sometimes. And yeah, I mean, that's Shiftry. Life Orb just to do a lot of damage. Max speed to speed tie with Chandelure in case I need to. And yeah, next mon we have Roger, the Ember with max HP, max attack, Adamant Nature, a little bit of speed there, Reckless with leftovers, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Superpower, and Substitute. Now I'm really loving this set because I think I can set up substitutes quite nicely in front of Scizor, in front of Chandelure, in front of Tangrowth, maybe in front of other mons like Meowstic in case he wants to set up a Reflect. I don't know. And Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Superpower are the only really moves I need. Wild Charge is a 2-hit KO on Slowking, so If I can set up a substitute, then attack Slowking while it breaks my sub, I can then knock him out with the wall charge again. Flare Blitz for the other mons. I could have bring Earthquake, but I don't think he's bringing Chandelure because I have a lot of ways to deal with that mon. Hydreigon, Shiftry, Azumarill, Blastoise, even Hirachi. So yeah, that's why I'm going with Superpower to hit the Kyurem and the Rhyperior mainly stronger. So yeah, that's Emboar, another Wall Breaker, and besides alongside Hydreigon and Shiftry, they can give opportunities to my last mon, as you'll see. Next we have Mode, the Jirachi, Life Orb, Psychic, Energy Ball, Hidden Power, Fire, and Stellar Rocks. Max special attack, enough speed for the Kyurem, and the rest in HP. Psychic hits everything on his team. Energy Ball hits the Rhyperior, hits the Slowking, hits the Mega Gyarados, Hidden Power, Fire just for the Scizor, and this mon is my rocker this week. A lure set, I was really hyped for bringing a lure set Jirachi in the league, and I think this is the matchup, and I think you can do a lot of work. You can also take hits from the Babylon in case I need to, because that thing is a threat. And yeah, I mean, I can take either the Giga Drains, the Hurricanes, and do a lot of damage with Psychic or HP Fire. So yeah, that's the Jirachi. I need to be careful with the Aerodactyl, maybe that kind of checks me. And I mean, it also can hit the Hariyama really strongly. And yeah, that's Jirachi. Next, last but not least, our cleaner this week are making also his debut, Swellow, Falco, our Guts, Toxic Orb, Swellow, max attack, enough speed to outspeed the Raichu, because I think it's the only thing I need to outspeed, Facade, Brave Bird, U-turn, and Protect for getting that Guts boost. Falco is our cleaner. It can do the damage I need to the Hariyama and to the Tangrowth, which are big walls that can be quite a little bit annoying. Also, it outspeeds everything on his team besides the Aerodactyl. And I needed this mon for the Raichu mainly, because Raichu can be scary, because I'm not bringing Roro, I'm not bringing Nidoking. So yeah, outspeeding that mon will be nice. And yeah guys, that's the team. I mean, I think I prep really well. Gyarados is scary, but I have Azumarill. Scizor is scary, but I have Emboar plus other mons that outspeeds it. The HP Fire on the Jirachi. Kyurem is also scary, but I have Jirachi and Azumarill, also Hydreigon that outspeeds it, so I think I can handle that with those mons. And then I mean, it's core, I'm expecting the core Slowking, Tangrowth, and with Falco, with Emboar just destroys that core with the set I have. So yeah, that will be nice. And yeah guys, I mean, again, I need a little bit of a quick team builder, but this week has been crazy. I don't have a lot of time, and you've seen the team. I think it's really strong, and I'll see you in the match in a bit. So here we are guys, battle 4, week 4 of the WSS, facing Palpi and the Long Island Palpitoads. As you saw in the match, in the team builder, we're bringing Hydreigon, Azumarill, Shiftry, Emboar, Jirachi, and Falcor, Swellow. He decided to bring Mega Gyarados, Hariyama, Tangrowth, Meowstic, Slowking, and as you see there is a Sceptile. So a little bit quick mention about that. Before the match, I think there was a misunderstanding there in the chat. Poppy wanted to trade a Raichu for the Sceptile, and someone said to him that he could bring Sceptile this week, and I think that was not allowed. But anyway, I mean, Sceptile, I didn't prep for Sceptile. You'll see that will be really annoying in the match, and it will maybe determine some things in the match. I prep for Raichu, but either way, like, what could I do? I wanted to play Poppy, and so I needed to face this Sceptile. Other than that, I think I was expecting the core Slowking, Tangrowth. Hariyama was a big possibility. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't bring the Scizor and that he didn't bring the Kyurem, because I think both were really scary. Also, our Aerodactyl was a probability, had a probability of being in the match, and I think maybe He thought Meowstic was more important. I mean, Meowstic is always scary because it can set up a sweep for the Gyarados. But I mean, anyway, like I need to face this team, and looking at the matchup, I wanted to start strong, and I think my best lead was maybe Swallow. Just let me put this at it's normal. So yeah, guys, let's go into the match. I'm going to lead with Swallow as he leads out with the Meowstic. I can go safely for the Protect in case he wants to paralyze me, which I had a little bit of a feeling about that. I get my Toxic Orb boost, and now I'm gonna go for a Facade because I was expecting the Reflect, and this is a 2-hit KO on the Meowstic. I could have gone for the U-turn now, but I didn't want to play around with this monster. So I'm gonna go for the Facade, doing a lot of damage to Slowking. Now I'm gonna go for the U-turn, and I'm gonna bring my my Jirachi, trying to set up my rocks early in the match as he reveals the T-Wave also on the Slowking. So a little bit of annoying, but it's the best move in the game. What can I do? I'm gonna try to set up my rocks this turn, but as you'll see, I'm gonna get fully para. So quite unfortunate, but I mean, it's fine. It's Pokemon. Now I'm gonna bring Shiftry on the Tangrowth as he goes for the knockoff. I was expecting that, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to go for a defog and get rid of the screens. That's why I'm bringing Shiftry for the defog. And nice, because Gyarados cannot set off freely on me. Now he makes a nice novel, expecting my Azumarill, I think, and he goes into his Tangrowth. He has another free knockoff as I'm gonna go into the Shiftry, but he decides to go for the Leech Seed as I'm immune to that, and that's nice. Now I'm gonna make my double into Hydreigon, expecting him to switch out maybe into the Slowking, but he goes for the knockoff and gets rid of my choice picks. I mean, it's fine. I can still do a lot of damage with Hydreigon. I'm gonna predict the Hariyama here, and I'm gonna go for the U-turn, bringing my Azumarill and scaring this thing out. I was almost clicking the double into Emboar, but I wanted to play it safe, trying to see if he wanted to stay with Hariyama or not, as he goes into Tangrowth, doing a lot of damage because I got the crit. Then I'm gonna bring Shiftry as he makes another double into his Meowstic. Now I know he was maybe not gonna stay in, but he goes for the Thunder Wave. I mean, I'm not sure about how good this play was because he risked his Meowstic, and I think it was still a little bit important for him. But he went for the T-Wave. I mean, it's fine. Now I get my Emboar in, and I'm gonna set up my sub because I knew he was probably gonna go for the Reflect. As he sees the sub, I know he was gonna go for the Psychic, but it's a roll, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the first kill of the match, and I'm gonna knock out the Meowstic with a Flare Blitz. So we're 6-5, looking good for us. He goes into the Gyarados, and I'm not gonna stay in because I don't want to take a big hit from this thing. I'm gonna go into Azumarill as he pulls out another double into Tangrowth, trying to get the momentum. And it's fine. Again, I'm not gonna stay in because I don't want to take a hit from this thing. I'm gonna go into Shiftry as he makes another double into Hariyama, making really good play from his part. I'm gonna go just for the defog because I don't want that thing the screens up, and I don't have any move to hit this thing, so I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna bring the Azumarill, expecting him to go into Tangrowth. I'm gonna make the double into Emboar as he does that. And here I could have gone for the sub, but I think it was too obvious, so I just went for the Flare Blitz. And he goes into Slowking, but I'm gonna get para, so I mean, it's fine. Again, second part of the match, I can deal with that still. Then I'm gonna bring the Jirachi, and now I'm gonna try to set up my rocks because it's now or never, you know. So he's gonna do a good amount of damage with Skull, but I mean, I can take more of those. I'm gonna break the para and go for the Stealth Rock, which is nice. Now I'm gonna rebuild the Energy Ball, doing a lot of damage to this thing. With the Life Orb, I'm gonna get at 6%, and I didn't want to sack Jirachi just yet because it can help me as a sack later in the match. So I'm gonna go into Hydreigon, hoping not to get the burn, and I'm not gonna get it, and I'm gonna get the momentum again. Here, it was a roll in his favor, not getting knocked out by the Draco Meteor, but I was expecting the Hariyama. I wanted to make damage to that thing, so I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor and doing a nice damage, leaving it at 44%. Now I can sack my Jirachi, at the close combat and bring my Swallow that has a free facade here. Nothing can switch it to this monster. I'm gonna get my second kill of the match. Falco getting its first kill of the season, for which I'm really excited. Now he's gonna bring the Gyarados. I'm gonna go for the U-turn because I don't want to stay in, and I'm gonna go into my counter, which is a Sumail. Now I said in the team builder video, the only way he can touch me is with an Iron Head. He's gonna go at +1 with the Dragon Dance. I can take Iron Head for days, but he gets a crit. Does he flinch me? He doesn't flinch me, and I'm gonna knock him out with the player of Azumarill doing the work I needed it to do. And he's gonna bring the Sceptile. Now here is kind of a misplay from my part, but a good prep from his part. He's gonna go for the sub as I go for the Aqua Jet. I mean, I could have predicted substitute. It's common in Sceptiles, but going for the player of didn't pass through my mind, so I just went for the Aqua Jet for damage. Now I'm a little bit scared at this point about Sceptile because I know it has Dragon Pulse. I'm gonna go into Ember in this thing with the bulk I have invested in HP. It's gonna take hits for days, and I'm gonna break this up with Flare Blitz. Now here he said he misclicked, even though I mean the only play was maybe switching to Slowking because I could take any move from Sceptile, but that less HP is gonna be clutch at the end of the match. I'm gonna break this up. He's gonna bring the Slowking, and at this point I tried to predict him. No, sorry, he switched into Slowking as I Flare Blitz the Sceptile. Now here I went into Hydreigon because I know he was probably going to Thunder Wave or to Scald. Either way I was fine with Hydreigon in, and I had a free Dark Pulse. As you'll see the damage, I'm gonna do like 60%, 52% to Tangle, which is 9 to hit KO. He's gonna go for the Leech Seed. I can knock him out, but now the third paralysis of the match is kind of annoying. This is a roll, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna knock out the Tangrowth with the Dark Pulse. So we are 3-2. Sceptile is still scary, but as you see, he has not enough HP to put us up. So that's why the substitute before was clutch in the match. The Life Orb puts him in Overgrow range, so he can knock out with Leaf Storm my Ember with that boost. And now it's just Hydreigon versus Slowking. This Sceptile was give me a lot of problems in the match. Was really annoying. I didn't prep for it again. Now he's gonna get for the Scald, trying to get the power on me. I'm gonna go for Dark Pulse. With the Specs, this would have been a one-hit KO, but he can leave one. His best play is to slack off trying to get the full power on me, but I'm gonna continuously go for the Dark Pulses. I'm just hoping not to get paralyzed at this point, and I'm gonna be quite lucky. I'm gonna get a good roll, and I'm gonna knock out the Slowking to get the 1-0 win against Palpy and the Long Island Palpitoads. So good game, Palpy. Really good game, really good play. I think you make really good doubles. Bringing Hariyama was nice because I think it did a lot of work. The T-Wave strategy, I mean, it's fine. I know T-Wave is the best move in the game. I think it was really helpful for you to get the momentum. And I mean, again, Sceptile brought me a lot of troubles in the match. I don't know if it was. I don't blame you. I think it was more of a coordination in the league, in the chat problem. But either way, I think prepping for Sceptile would have been nice, and maybe it would have been a better match for me. Either way, we're getting the 1-0 win. We're moving to 3-1, and next week the Monterrey Gyarados, we're facing Frosty Cones and the Austin Agrons, which I think at this point he's 3-0. I don't know if he already battled his fourth battle against Ben, but Frosty has a really scary thing. I think in my opinion it is the best draft team in the league. So, and he's proving that he's 3-0 with good records, and it will be really good if we can get that win, trying to to move into the playoffs race in the first spots, and proving that we can battle the best teams in the league like Frosty and his Austin Agrons. So yeah, I mean, that video should come next week. When this video, again, this battle was really crazy, really good. So Poppy, GG dude. And you guys, thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, any comment, please leave it in the comments below. And yeah, if you enjoy the content, please subscribe, because we're bringing more of these leagues. Sun and Moon is coming. We're bringing maybe ladder, maybe more leagues. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week against Frosty. Bye.